It's Mark and you are watching Move 365. We're going to talk about the jaw joints today and the muscles that surround them. We have a neat little exercise here which can help to decrease the tension in the jaw. Lots of people grind their teeth at night. Some people would suggest that they're doing that because they're trying to establish more flexibility within the tightly packed joints of the skull when they are lying down asleep and not talking and chewing and creating movement with their jaw joints that would naturally help that rhythmic flexion and extension of the cranial joints. Anyway, I digress. To exercise these muscles, what you're going to do is take your tongue and you're going to touch it to the very roof of your mouth. So not behind the top teeth, but further back and up as high as you can go, up to the little join point that you can feel. If you run your tongue up and back along the roof of your mouth, you'll feel a line down the middle. So you want to go to the very top of that join between the two bones of what's called your maxilla. Looks like that, looks a bit strange. And what you're going to do when you get there is keep your tongue on the roof of the mouth and you're going to open the mouth as wide as you can. And hold it for about 10 seconds as wide as you can. And what I can feel is a tightening up underneath my throat, underneath my jaw, underneath my tongue. The muscle that we're working attaches to the tip of your jaw, goes into the throat to a little bone in your throat and then up to the base of the skull. If you put your finger or your thumb just underneath in the soft tissues underneath your chin and poke the tongue up to the roof of the mouth, you'll feel that the muscle pushing into your finger or your thumb. So by activating that muscle that helps to open the jaw, in the same way that if I contract my biceps, my triceps, which opposes its action, has to become inhibited and relax. As you activate the opening muscles, those clenching, closing muscles, both internally and externally, have to relax. They have to let go some tension. So you can box a bit clever with your nervous system here, rather than just sort of mobilizing or massaging or trying to passively stretch these tissues out. You're actually using your nervous system in a clever way to inhibit the tension that builds up in those muscles. So, to recap, tip of the tongue as high as you can to the roof of the mouth, and then open as wide as you can, hold it for 10 seconds, and repeat. It's difficult to overdo it. You're not going to exhaust this muscle. You just want to do this little and often so that you can reprogram the balance of strength, stamina, and tension within these muscles. What you'll also find, because of where this muscle goes up to the base of the skull, that when you are in that position of mouth wide open, what you'll feel your head wants to do is sort of pull back on top of your shoulders. Actually, it's a very good way to help improve your posture, because as you can see, my head goes from this sort of, if it's in this anterior hat carried position, if I really let my body follow the direction that that muscle is trying to pull me, I actually come up into a much, much nicer position. The car is a great position to do this exercise in, not least because people aren't necessarily going to be observing you. You're going to be sitting in your own little cocoon, and you can just exercise away while you're driving along. Your eyes are on the horizon. It's actually quite a good position to get that exercise done. And as you bring your head back, you've also got the head restraint there to act as a little target to bring your head back to. Anyway, any comments, put them down below, please. Give me a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. It's free. There's no obligation. You can unsubscribe if you want later on if you hate the content, but it really helps other people find these videos and potentially benefit from them. So I'll see you on the next one. Always remember, life's better when you're moving.